Welcome students. My today's topic is electric dipole in an external uniform electric field. So I have shown an uniform electric field by drawing straight parallel equidistant lines. So here I am going to place a dipole AB having dipole length twice A, so that this dipole makes an angle theta with the electric field E. Okay, so what we have done, so E is a uniform electric field, AB is a dipole length twice A. We place this dipole making an angle theta with the direction of electric field. Now let us see what happened to the dipole in this case. Okay, now these two charges, suppose this is minus charge, minus Q, and this is plus Q. These two charges experience force due to the electric field present. The force experienced by this charge will be in this direction. So this force F equal to minus QE, and this force on this charge will be along this direction, and this force is also equal to QE. What we have seen, both the charge experience same force. The magnitude of the force is same, but direction is opposite due to the opposite nature of the charges. Okay, now let us find force on the charge minus Q at A is Fa is equal to minus Q into E. Similarly, force on the charge plus Q at B is Fb is equal to plus Q into E. Now let us see what will be the total force. So total force or net force, on the dipole will be F is equal to minus QE plus QE. So we can take vector sum. Okay, we can take vector sum. So here we have seen total force is 0. So what we have found, that total force acting on the dipole when this dipole is placed in an uniform electric field, the force is found to be 0. But this dipole will experience a torque when this dipole is placed in the uniform electric field. Why? We know that when two equal opposite and parallel force acting on a body at two different points, then that force constitutes a couple, and due to the presence of couple, the body moves or tends to move. So same thing is happening here. Here two equal and opposite forces acting at these 2 points, and these forces obviously parallel. So they will form a couple, they will constitute a couple. This couple will tends to rotate the dipole, rotate the dipole. Okay, so let us find the torque acting on the dipole. Okay, so we know torque tau is equal to magnitude of torque tau is equal to perpendicular distance distance between the force between the force into magnitude of either force. Magnitude of either force. Okay. So what is the perpendicular distance between the forces? So here this one force is acting here, another force is acting at that point. So this is the distance of the two forces. Now we want perpendicular distance. So how to get that perpendicular distance? So just measure the perpendicular distance between these two forces. So we drop one perpendicular from here to there and one drop perpendicular from these points, and let these two perpendicular meet point C. So BC will be the perpendicular distance. So here BC is the perpendicular distance. Magnitude of the either force is nothing but Q into E. Okay. Now in right angle triangle ABC, we have sin theta equal to P by H. P by H perpendicular, that is BC, by hypotenuse, that is AB. So AB is the hypotenuse. So what we have, BC equal to AB sine of theta. So here write down in place of BC we write here AB sine of theta into Q into E. So what is AB? AB is nothing but dipole length, which is given as twice A sine theta Q into E. Now we know Q into twice A is nothing but magnitude of dipole moment P. So here we can write here P E sine of theta. So magnitude of torque experienced by this dipole is tau equal to P E sine theta. So this is the magnitude of torques experienced by the dipole. Let us find the direction. So how we can express this torque in vector form? In vector form, we can express torque as a tau vector is equal to P E sine theta. So we can write here P vector cross E vector. So this is the vector form. What is the direction of the torque? It is always perpendicular to the plane containing P vector and E vector. In figure we can write in this direction. If this is the direction of P vector, this is the direction of E vector, this is the angle between P and B, then obviously torque will acting perpendicular to these two vectors. Okay. Let us try to define dipole moment in some more other way. So what we have tau equal to P E sine of theta. So if we write P equal to tau by E sine of theta. Okay. Now if E is equal to unit and theta equal to 90 degree, then what we have, then P will be equal to tau. If we put these two value in this equation, then P is equal to tau. So what is P? P is the dipole moment. What is tau? Tau is the torque. So dipole moment will be numerically equal to the torque applied on the dipole when this dipole is placed in a uniform electric field at right angle. So how we can define dipole moment? Dipole moment of an electric dipole is numerically equal to the torque. Numerically equal to the torque experienced by the dipole when the dipole will placed at right angle to the unit electric field. I hope student can understand. Okay, thank you.